Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jelly Bean Killer here. Just coming in, you guys, with a little intro. Appreciate you guys coming in for the video. This is a trapper video. I want to give you guys two really good games of a beginner trapper. I just started playing on PS4, so I lost all my killers, all my survivors, which is why I decided to try to start a little guide video on just what kind of playstyle you should play with certain killers as a beginner killer and what you should be looking for each killer. So hopefully we can slowly but surely unlock more and more killers on the PS4 since we can't stream on my PC anymore, because you guys know what happened with the PC, hence the mattress, because of all the water damage and everything that happened. I had to move everything out of my room, so ignore the mess behind me. But I want to give a quick shout out to Megan M, our newest subscriber on YouTube. Shout out to Megan M. Appreciate you joining the Jelly Bean Box on YouTube. And I want to read the last comment, which came from Typical Walnut. Dude, you should keep doing controller DST because there isn't a whole lot of controller players, and you should also do a world tour and do more streams, man. So I appreciate the comment, Typical Walnut. I appreciate the support, and I definitely plan to do more DST content, more DBD content, and hopefully I can see you soon in the Twitch. But you guys enjoy this video, love this game. A nice little awesome trapper game for you guys, where I actually pulled a crazy in-game play at the end. You guys are going to see, but stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first thing I noticed when I play trapper, once again, I want to dedicate or try to get this video out for people who are beginning as killer, and not only how to play certain killers, but just what you want to prioritize. So you can use my videos as an example of what you should and should not do. I really messed up early game here with trapper. Trapper is it literally says in his name, trap. He's a he's a strategic killer. You're not going to just start chasing people right off rip. You want to grab some traps, and what you want to do is you want to find an area where you have a bunch of generators, at least 3, and if you can get 4 really generators that are really close together, you want to find that area and trap. So if I can get a strong 3 or 4 gen area where there are multiple gens in a close vicinity towards each other, then I will grab my traps and go to those areas and just protect those gens. All the other gens I will let the survivors do, and then I'll probably be down to like 2 or 3 gens, and then that's when I'll start getting pressure like crazy, because they're going to start trying to force generators to get out, and I'm going to have a nice 3 or 4 gen set up with traps, and that's when I start slugging, doing everything I can to get pressure on them. I didn't do that here. I tried to spread my traps out, and that's where I made a mistake. We were able to get some good loops. I mean, some people down and get a few hooks, but I already knew that the game wasn't looking good here because they literally have 1 more gen left before they're done. I'm running Thanophobia and Enduring, and Enduring is really good for clearing pallets super fast and breaking generators and all that stuff. It saves you seconds, and anybody who's played killer, you know every second counts, because the way they pop these gens so fast, man, you want to try to save every second. We know he's got borrowed time. I'm not going to even waste time hitting, because I know this next gen is going to pop pretty soon. So I'm going to try to get a hit on Nancy and get her down before they end the game here. And just like every game as killer, try your best not to get frustrated. This game is completely over for me, right? Like, you're looking at the thing, I only got 2 hooks. 1 gen is left, but I don't give up on the play. As you guys know, anyone, if you do follow me on Twitch, you know I don't like to really run NOED, just because I feel like it's more so a perk when I think that I'm going to struggle. You know, I feel like it's more so a perk of just saying like, hey, just in case I lose really bad, I'm going to have, you know, a handicap that's going to kind of, I don't really like using NOED. I like kind of chasing people down. It's more fun for me. I get more blood points that way. And obviously, if I use NOED, it can save me the game here. Like, if I had NOED here, it could save me the game. They're going to come in to try to get Nancy, and NOED's going to take over, but I don't know. I just don't really like using NOED. I like using other perks to try to mix it up. I feel like as long as I've played DVD, I've used NOED a lot, so I kind of try to give it a rest and challenge myself a little bit more. And now that I'm playing on PS4 and I've lost all my killers, because I used to play on PC, I've lost all my killers and all my survivors that I had unlocked. I had every single survivor and killer unlocked. She actually stepped in that trap too, buddy. But I lost all my killers and my survivors, so I have to start from scratch from PS4, which is why I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to show newer players what you should trying to be prioritizing when you're starting fresh from scratch with the original perks. You don't have any perks unlocked. You don't have many blood points. You're really just grinding your way the old-fashioned way, trying to slowly but surely unlock stuff and get things going. So here is how you want to make in-game plays here. So you already know when you have somebody on the hook, yeah, based off how altruistic they're playing, I know they're going to try to come in for a save. So what I want to try to do is make a play off of this. I know that this door is really close to being open, so what I want to do is try to get a trade here. It's already good that I got a hit on him. Now I just need to get a hit on the Nancy if I can. I probably could have had time to put a trap down right here. Like right here when the Nancy tried to do that, I probably could have tried to put the trap down. Once again, another rookie mistake. I should have been patient. I didn't even know Nancy had dead hard because I don't even think I got her on the hook or got her injured. So yeah, I don't even think I knew because I don't even think I knew she had dead hard. You know, because I never got her to injured state the entire game. I think I got a couple other people on hooks, but I don't think I ever got. She really messed up right there, doubling back. I'm not sure why she did that. She already no, she doesn't have dead hard, so she has no escape. She's going down, and this is where I'm like, okay, I genuinely think, like when I'm playing here, I'm literally thinking to myself, I can get a 3K here if they mess up the save. So that's why I start setting up around Nancy, using Nancy as the bait. And it actually works out perfectly in my favor. As you guys can see, the trap right here, the first guy, he sees the trap and he tries to get rid of it. I put a little bit of pressure on him to get him off my trap. Like, hey, don't touch that. Get away from my trap. I get a little excited. I should have lunged right there. I would have hit him. But yeah, as you can see, this guy trying to go for a save. I didn't want to hit him because I knew they were both really close. Now right here, this is where they messed up. Right when I hit him, the other guy should have came in for the save. He did not. And I get both of them injured. And then he goes and steps in for the trap. He didn't know about that trap. And this guy didn't even know about this trap. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then, yeah, that's how we ended. We ended with a 3K there. And now we're going to go into the next game. So this next game, I was able to get a decent amount of traps down before and only suffered the loss of 1 generator and not like 4 like last game. So I was able to find somebody early. For whatever reason, she didn't vault. I'm not sure why she didn't vault that pallet there, but yep, on the hook you go. And this time we were really able to find the difference between these survivors. This game was these survivors, they played a lot more together and grouped up. And even though they still were able to do the generators pretty efficiently, they struggled to do them fast enough. And obviously this is a much bigger map. It's more spread out. The gens are a little more spread out compared to the last map where you had like 3 or 4 gens that were pretty close proximity to each other. On this map, they're way more spread out. The survivors actually have to go around a little bit and look for them. But these survivors, they play way more altruistic. They prioritize saves and saving more than surviving. There were multiple times where there were 1 or 2 people around the hook trying to go for a save instead of doing gens. And of course, you love to see that because that's when you want to punish. Like right here, she's crouch walking. She's looking in front of her. She's not even looking behind her. So yeah, and then she's going for, so that girl I just hit was going for the save, and then someone else came in for the save. So I basically have 3 people in chase right now. I just downed her. The guy that I had on the hook, she almost gets the flash. I'm not sure how she didn't get that. She clearly blinded me, but I didn't. I don't know. And then she walks over to a trap that I had set, prepped. Beautiful, beautiful. And once again, now we have 2 people on a hook. And as you know, if you have 2 people on a hook, that basically means you have 3 people in chase right now because you have 2 people on a hook, and then you have 1 person coming in. At least 1 person, maybe even both coming in for the save, and in this case it was both. So that means we had, at one point we had 4 people not doing generators and all trying to come in for saves. Right here I forced a trade. For whatever reason, she didn't fake it first so I could hit her. So I was able to get a nice little grab on her there and put her on the hook. And then once we got her on the hook, he makes the same mistake of, once again, going for a trade. Yeah, and then he tries to blind me here. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Just run. You had a speed boost. This man tried to blind me. He tried to blind me. He ran around a little bit before the last time. She saw me coming super late, tried to come to pallet. She throws the pallet down instead of looping. Yeah, just a lot of survivor mistakes here. And as you see, we were able to punish. Keep in mind, I am, you know, a beginner trapper and starting over on PS4 with my killer gameplay, and I think it's needed because I'm getting back into DBD and everything. So it's beautiful. We were able to get a nice little hit on her. Anytime you have a chance to get a quick hit like that on Survivor and go back to the person you got down, definitely take it. If it literally only took me all of 10 seconds to get that hit, and then I was able to still get my hook. So once again, more pressure on her. She's injured. She's not going to be coming in for saves because she's injured, and that's exactly what happened. They let the girl die in the basement. I didn't even have to camp it. I literally went to the other side to look for somebody, and they never went in to get her. Came back to the hook because I figured, okay, maybe they're right into the last minute, and we find Fang over here trying to come in at the last minute, and of course we're not having none of that. They did do a good job buying enough time for me to be able to, or for them to be able to complete some gens. So it's funny here because this should be an automatic win, but these two survivors played a lot better once they started prioritizing gens. They were actually able to get one more done. But at that point, hatch game for the last person. We were able to stop them from doing gens. I found the hatch first, so it is a standoff. I have the doors at a pretty close proximity to each other, so I'm going to put one trap here. Keep in mind, even if she sets the trap off, I'll know she's over here at least. I'll hear the snap, even if she doesn't step in it. She was at the other door, though, and she was sadly unlucky, wasn't able to get the door open in time, which means we got a nice 4K. All I got to do is chase her. I lose her here in the crop field, not going to lie. She took off, and I lost her scratch marks. I don't know what happened. I couldn't see her scratch marks anymore. But juicy trap. She didn't even see it and steps in it, and we get the easy 4K. I hope you guys enjoyed the video of some trapper gameplay. Let me know down in the comments what killer you guys want to see next, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.